Hello everyone, welcome to my noiseless investing channel. Today is 5th September and I'm recording 10th video in the weekly stocks discussion series. So all the discussion that I do here, I use backtested high probability point and figure patterns, and the stocks I choose come from momentum screeners, so that they have already shown their characteristics of being in momentum. I also club this with relative strength concepts. I compare the stocks with Nifty 50, and I also use reward to risk. I don't take trades below 3:1 reward to risk ratios. I'm very sure that this channel would be helpful for technical analysis users as well as fundamental analysis users. They can find identify stocks which are in momentum, as well as find good risk reward to risk ratios for entering. And the same strategies are applicable over a range of markets like equity, index fund, mutual fund, crypto, gold, and other commodities. And I personally use the same strategies for all these asset classes. So today we'll analyze the indices first, the indices which matters to us most, and then we'll have a quick look into the market breadth to understand how much percent of the stocks are moving up or down from our universe. Then we'll look into the model portfolio, the fresh positions that have come into the model portfolio. And lastly, we'll look into the NI Updates Equity India Tracker, where we'll find the new entries that have come up from the weekly analysis. So let us move forward. I don't need to remind you about the standard disclaimer every time. Yeah, so let us go into the charts of Nifty 50. So yeah, this is the chart of Nifty 50. In 3%, we can't see any bearishness, and then 1% we can see that the present column is an anchor column. In 0.25% also we can see that we discussed in previous videos as well, when it was correcting and this red column had formed, and there was absolute bullishness in this setup, and the same happened. The even the latest anchor column formed after that is an anchor column itself. So there is no signs of any kind of bearishness in the Nifty 50 index right now. Let us look into the Nifty 500 index. So here also in 3% we won't find anything. In 1% as well, this anchor column has come out of a flat kind of a pattern, so it is bullish. In 0.25 also it is an anchor column right now, so no kind of bearishness right now, but this anchor column might correct. Let's see, we have to check. The next index we want to check is Nifty mid cap. So Nifty mid cap also 3% we can't see anything, no correction. In 1% there has been a correction, and again it has broke out of that the double top buy. And 0.25 in the still the smaller box size, we can see that we discussed over here that we need to see if the small cap, if the sorry the mid cap index can reverse from here. It reversed, and it has even come out of the you know downtrend that was happening, and it's a low pole, so it's very bullish actually. Mid cap index is actually very bullish right now. Let us check the small cap 100 index. So here also in 3% I won't see any correction. In 1% it corrected, and it is again moving up the latest column. In 0.25 box size, again we discussed that there was kind of a bearishness happening over here, and it reversed with a low pole, and we need to see that if this downtrending line will have any effect over here or not. If there is, if there any correction is due over here, we need to see in the coming days. So overall you can see that large cap is going forward smoothly. There is no correction so far, and in mid cap proper bullish formation has taken place, and in small cap there might be some near hindrance coming forward. Let us now discuss the market breadth. So I use pointed figure bullish percentage indicator, and this basically shows me how much percent of the stocks in the universe that I select is going up or going down. So around 22nd August, it touched 30. So that means that 30% of the stocks were only moving up, and rest of the 70% of the stocks were going down. And that changed going forward, and right now it is above 50. So more than 50% of the stocks in the universe is going up. The universe for me is Nifty 450. I avoid top 50 stocks. That is why I select 450. So it is pretty. The market breadth is in the bullish zone right now, and so that is very encouraging, and that's why the mid cap space and small cap space have recovered a lot. So there is no, signs of danger right now. And if it goes above 80, that means that 80% of the stocks are going up, and that is when it is time to be cautious. So right now it is in comfortable zone. Next, we discuss about the model portfolio. So as you can see that I've been holding some stocks for a very long time, and they have given returns like that as well, which includes Dixon, Prince Pipe, Tata Lexi. So the whole game is to keep the stocks which are moving up and weed out those stocks which are moving down with very small stop losses. And following the process, I have made this portfolio, and right now the cash percent is only zero. I don't have any cash. I fully invested, and with my position sizing strategy, I am having 15 stocks in my overall portfolio. So these are some new entries about India, MASTEK, NELCO, and ISEC. And if we move to the diversification part, and you can see that I'm not overexposed to any one sector. It's a well diversified portfolio in terms of sector. Also, in terms of market cap, I'm well diversified. No one sector is having very high allocation, although my small cap allocation is the highest. So as and when it corrects, if the small cap stocks do not perform well, they automatically go out of my portfolio. Lastly, I'll discuss about the NI Updates Equity India, through which I capture all my analysis and performance. So this is available in the description of the video. You can check it from there. So the sheet is updated dynamically, and these are the previous performers which are performing well. And if you want to find stocks to enter, you can just look into those stocks which are around breakout near the breakout zones. So that means from 0 to maybe minus 10%, you can keep these stocks in your watch list and watch over the whole week. You can also sort it by reward to risk ratio to find which stocks are having very high reward to risk, and then enter into those stocks which are breaking out. So that way I entered NELCO last week, and Voltas is also one of the stocks from the large cap space, which is right now in almost near the breakouts. So let us check some of those stocks which are entering into their breakout zone. We'll check NELCO once. Let us check NELCO, and this is I use 3% box size for investing. As you can see that this anchor column had come out of a mini bottom. That's why I considered this stock with a good volume, and the follow through breakout I have entered. Next, let us check any stock which is near the breakout zone. You can check Voltas. Again, it has come out of this bottom, this anchor column. So in this kind of patterns are again more bullish actually, because the sellers and buyers are negotiating here, and if the price goes above 1136, the buyers will win actually. The demand side will win actually. So that is when one can enter this stock. Also, this is having a good volume. This anchor column is having a good volume here. Let us check some other stocks. Maybe Sharda Motors. Sharda Motors is there. Yeah. So again, this anchor column has come out of a mini bottom. It's a low pole actually, with a very high volume, and above 729, it will be a safe entry point. And if you want, even if you're a higher risk seeker, you can even enter at above 687. Let us check some other charts. Mastek again is come out of this mini bottom, although this anchor column was not the exact mini bottom, but very near the mini bottom. So that's why I've considered it, and the follow through buy has already happened. Next, a stock near there, EASEMYTRIP is another one. which I had previously discussed as well. So this anchor column is again coming out of a mini bottom with a good volume, and the follow through double top buy was a buy. So if you have entered here, you can sleep, and again it's going to give another double top buy. So the risk is inherently decided in this chart. This is the risk, and the reward you already know here. So that is how you can use this sheet to track performance of the analysis as well as find good entry points for coming days. That's it for this week, guys. If you're liking the videos, please subscribe to my channel and like the videos. Thank you.